Ooh, ooh, in the mud right now, ayy. Ooh, in the mud right now, ayy. Raining came in. Ooh, it's a punch. Ooh, in the mud, ayy. When I say no, y'all say Millie. No, Millie.
Millie.
No,
Millie.
no. Oh, my leg. Oh. Yeah, for real though, man. In the mud. For real, for real. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now live. What is going on, everyone? This is another live edition of S.A.D. There's another live edition of Something About Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network. Here is today's Thursday, December the 7th, 2023. Only 24 days away from Christmas. Now, I know there's some families who celebrate the 24th, but it is what it is, depending how, wherever you're counting from, right? If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media, wherever it is that you share videos and all that stuff. We have a poll in the chat. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, we have a poll in the chat for you guys to vote your thoughts on Dynamite from last night. Did you like the show? Did you not like the show? Or did you not watch? The three options there. Hell yeah. It was buns. Or, bruh, I didn't watch. It happens. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff happening last night as Dynamite was taking place. But what's going on, everyone? I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. I am the dude they call Steve, and they call this man Big Mike. What's going on, brother?
Not much, G. How's it going?
I don't know, man. It's another day, man. Another day. It's getting cold out here, bro. It's brick out here today, bro. I was working today, and it was snowflakes. And I'm not talking about the sensitive. I'm not talking about the sensitive wrestling fans that you see on social media. I'm talking about, the weather. There was snowflakes outside. Thankfully, it didn't accumulate. It didn't look a little powdery because Tony Khan would have, bursted onto the scene. And if you get what I'm saying. But how about your neck of the woods, bro? How's everything over there?
It was clear skies, sunny but cold.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was cold. It got up to 50 today.
Must be nice, bro. Must be nice. Holy crap.
The turn is coming. It's Michigan. The turn is coming.
Right now here in the beautiful Garden State, it's 37 degrees, but it feels like 32 with winds of 18 miles an hour. So just keep that in mind for those of you that are watching and all that stuff. Also, again, if I didn't mention this, I'll mention it again. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. We'll try to get these numbers up. We'll try to get the sub numbers up too. And all that stuff. It does help the channel. It does help the more likes you give the stream and all that stuff, it helps us pop up in other people's recommendations. It does help out the channel too. And also, if you guys feel generous, feeling really generous this holiday season, I get it. You guys buying gifts for your loved ones, whatever it may be, as you should. But if y'all feel that generous, give us a super chat. It does help out the channel as well. So, Mike, Big Mike. Dynamite last night. Now, the ratings officially in. I literally have it right here, Mike. I don't know if you saw it or not,
I
but
didn't see it. Let me guess.
I posted in our group chat.
I didn't even see it. Let me guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna put out a feeler first, then I'm gonna guess. Is it down from last week?
Yes.
Okay.
What was last week? What was it?
Last week was 858K.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say 819.
Ooh, not you. You're close.
And how far off in the thousands am I?
All you gotta do is add like 4,000 more people.
So 823.
Yes, sir. 823,000 people viewed AEW last night in the rating. 823 people, Mike, viewed last night AEW Dynamite. Man, yeah. No, Millie. That's the one people were waiting for. That's the one you were waiting for, right? I made you motherfuckers wait for it. Oh man, it's a punch to the gut. Here's the thing about it, man. This show, you had your wrestling, right? You had your wrestling, you had your, some would say, entertainment near the end of the show, right? And right. And also speculation here, right? People being accused and all that stuff, right? I thought the show overall, they were in Montreal. I thought the crowd was pretty good. The crowd was into the show. That I will say. But
It's
I'm gonna.
Canada, so
It's
Canada's
Canada.
gonna.
It's bizarre to think, though, right? If let me see something here real quick, right? Now, they were in the same building last night where WWE had Chamber last year.
Mhm.
Keep that in mind.
Mhm.
I don't know if anyone caught that or peeped it or but per WrestleTick, let me find this here real quick. WrestleTick, I'm gonna check WrestleTick real quick. Last night's show here, right? So they had the setup for 6,207, and they had distributed 5,213. They had available tickets 964.
Mhm.
Keep that in mind. That
Mhm.
was the setup, right?
Mhm.
Now, I'm trying to find out here. Elimination Chamber.
You know, Elimination Chamber had more than that.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to find out the number, though, bro. You may think, oh man, y'all being dicks right now. If you're tuning in right now for the first time, like, damn, you motherfuckers being dicks right now. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Here we go. Here we go. Oh shit, it was sold out. It was.
Yeah, bro, they had so much more people in there.
I know. But again, guys, if you're tuning in right now, again, if you're live, right, if we're live right now, we have a poll in the chat. Drop it, hit the poll in the chat. Let us know your thoughts on Dynamite last night, all that stuff. It's loading right now, by the way, Mike. What's it called? It's gonna tell me right now, but we're gonna get the answer right now, Big Mike. Okay, so the setup for them was 14,000. They just blew them out of the water.
They set up for 14,000.
This was Chamber last year.
Okay.
Chamber this past February, put it that way. 14,253. They basically sold 14,160. They had available tickets at the box office 93, and they had 252 resale tickets.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind. All right. But for me overall, I thought the show, honestly, it was all right. Nothing to go crazy about except the end, right? But What about you, Big Mike? What were your overall thoughts on the show last night?
I thought Dynamite was it was it's this show was a more decent watch than the previous weeks. I thought um, backstage segment wise, it was a little bit better than previous weeks. Um, In ring segment wise, it was better than previous weeks. But match wise, it was as predictable as it gets. Not
What's some
taking
of the,
away from the overall, not taking away from the overall performances. It's just
you're talking about the result, like result wise? You're talking about right? Result
result
wise.
wise. Yeah.
That's what you're
Yeah,
looking for.
result wise.
You're
Yeah,
looking for that word.
yeah,
Result.
result wise.
I hear
Yeah.
you, brother. I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. I get. Oh, but they're giving. They're putting it. What's what I'm looking for here? They're having a good showing. I get that. But when you announced all the 12 top wrestlers in AEW competing in this tournament, you're not doing yourself a good job by putting out there Jay Lethal to fucking eat the pin, who is a former Ring of Honor World Champion, TV champion, right? Held the titles both at the same time in 2015. You're not doing Mark Briscoe, who is again arguably part of one half of one of the greatest tag teams in the history of the business, right? Um, you're not doing them any favors, bro. You're not. Because basically you're saying, yo, these motherfuckers don't fucking matter. That's what you're telling me. You
And
know,
they're pretty good singles wrestlers too. Even though Mark was in a tag team,
yeah.
pretty dang good singles wrestler.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. But again, I get it. Oh, but they had a good showing. That's all that matters, right? That's all that fucking matters. But before we get into the Impact review, about Dynamite, I'm already excited for 2024, bro. I'm already excited for the TNA review that we're going to be doing in 2024. Um, Cage match so far, Mike. Out of 10, they have this episode voted at an 8.31. Yeah, bro. The highest rated match on here is voted at an 8.12 out of 10, and that goes to Swerve Strickland versus Mark Briscoe. And the least voted match on this show. Mike, do you want to take a guess which match that was? Do you want to take a crack at it?
It was Tony Storm and Sky Blue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Big Mike, I can tell you right now.
Sorry. I didn't think I would guess that over.
That one is voted at a 5.75.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. That match,
The cameraman, dude.
the cameraman was great. The cameraman,
MVP of the night. Give that man a raise, bro.
all praises to the cameraman. But that match was extremely longer than it needed to be. I think I looked up twice and was like, dang, this match is still going. And then I was like, all right, let me pay attention to it. And I paid attention to it a little bit, and then I lost interest. And I was on my phone for like 5 minutes. I looked back up. I was like, dang, this match is still going on.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely,
Not
bro.
to take it away. I mean, yeah, we talk about Tony Storm having the best women's gimmick in wrestling right now. Probably top 5 wrestling gimmick for this year's wrestling calendar. But yeah, man, it's just whoever they put her with, they don't hold a candle.
They don't. They don't. So let's get into this, shall we, Mike? Let's get into this. So we kick things off here with the opening match for the Continental Classic in the Gold League. You had John Moxley, who went into this match with 6 points, going up against Rush El Toro Blanco, who has 3 points.
Mm.
I thought this match overall, bro, banger. Good way to kick off the show. They went out there and they fought. It felt like a fight. They were fighting in the outside. I want to give a shout out to the referee, who I forgot who it was. 9 times out of 10, it was 9 times out of 10, it was fucking Paul Turner. I could be wrong on it. Could be wrong. Could have been Bullseye, right?
Mm.
Or could have been Harmonaholic Boy. Who the ball referee name? Who not no, not Pop, not old man Buck, but the other referee.
I forget his name.
It don't matter, but you get what I'm saying. Bryce Remsburg. There you go, Bryce Remsburg, aka Acapella Boy. You know what I mean? Looks like an acapella boy, right? All you gotta do is give him the suit, give him the little funny hat, let him sing with the choir, bro. It goes. The referee let them fight. They let them fight. They didn't do the count out. They didn't do any of that shit, bro. They literally let them fight. Let them go out and let them fight, bro. I will say, Mike, there was that spot in the beginning of the match where Rush threw Moxie into the ropes. I guess he was trying to go for the belly-to-belly suplex. And it looked like Mox, obviously, you saw it. It landed on his shoulder, bro. Landed on his shoulder. It looked sloppy. I thought for a second there, oh my goodness. Here we go. It's happening. Moxie's hurt again.
There was another botch in there too that was pretty like.
Which one?
He went for a straight jacket suplex, and it was not it.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
it happens, bro. But again, they went out there, bro. They gave it their all. When it was all said and done, Rush did not win. Jon Moxley, and this is what part that pissed me off because there was a little controversy on this, right? A little controversy here. So Mox does the Death Rider, right? He does the paradigm shift, whatever you want to call it, right? And then he goes for the rear naked choke.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for Bryce Remsburg, Rush was out. But it was clear to everyone he was not out. And then Rush just got right up like he was upset. Like we've seen this in MMA fights. Like you watch the UFC, right? You've seen fighters get put to sleep, right? Even though their argument is they were not out, right? And they get right back up after they get rocked, right? We've seen this before. But Rush was not out, right? But Moxley got his W here. He has 9 points. Rush has 3 points still in this tournament. Your overall thoughts, Mike, on what you saw, if you want to add to this?
Yeah, I thought the match was good. I did like the outside portion of the match. Some parts on the inside of the ring, the back and forth overhand chops were pretty good. Yeah, I don't know that he got rocked, but he popped right back up. Selling point doesn't really work for me. It just doesn't fit for wrestling for me and for a believability. No matter if you're trying to make it look like a shoot or not, it doesn't really do anything for me. I think it's stupid in my eyes. But that's just my opinion. But nonetheless, yeah, Moxley got another 3 points. What does that make it for him? 9?
9 points now. 9
points. Yeah.
Yes. 9 points to
Now
Moxley.
I didn't really understand the rules still going into this tournament. So if you lose 3 straight, you're eliminated.
You're eliminated, basically.
No matter how the 3 come.
No
It can
matter how.
come on the back end. It can come on the
No.
front end.
I guess how it is if you lose 3 straight. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you lose one, win one, you lose one. No, it has to lose 3 straight, basically.
It
After
has to
3
be three
matches,
straight.
basically after 3 matches, you don't make any points, you're out, but you're eliminated. Not that you're gone from the tournament. It's just that your
Right.
hopes of winning, they're in the mud. You're still
Right.
in a rush. You still got to go up against everybody. It's round robin. But basically how that works is if you don't after 3 matches, you don't get a point, it's over.
It's over. So, what if they do some dumbass booking and one of the dudes that's eliminated beats somebody that's still in it?
Doesn't matter. You could win all you want, but your hopes and dreams, it just doesn't work out, bro.
But what kind of sense does that make?
I have no clue, bro. Again, you're talking to someone who barely watches the G1. I barely watch the G1. When I do watch, it's near the end. Like, bro, all right, bro. Or if not, I'll ask someone on Twitter, hey, give me your top 5 or 10 matches, whatever, on the G1. When I smoke a blunt, I'll watch it. And I'll have SP3 tweet it out, and he'll put a list up, and I'll watch that, basically. That's basically what I do. In this case, they're trying to get this to fit the North American audience, and they want everyone, who don't get the fucking table, don't understand what, have you guys never watched the G1? What the fuck? Like, bruh.
Yeah, we can't watch that from start to finish. It's too much.
It's too, but again, that's what you're dealing with now, though, right? But Moxley got the win, never a doubt, right? Yeah. El Toro Blanco, he still has life, though. 3 points, he still has some life in the tournament, right? So there's that. He does have a win over Mark Briscoe, so it's worth mentioning, Mike, here.
It's not saying much.
After this, we saw Roderick Strong. He was interviewed by Renee Paquette. He warned MJF was going to show his true colors and said that he had been confined by the wheelchair as a result of his own choices, and that he then got out of the wheelchair, and the Kingdom dumped the wheelchair, with Strong saying that he was going to take care of business, in that business that should have been taken care of, basically. I thought this was funny. I thought, okay, I'm gonna be honest, okay? They proved me wrong. Roderick Strong proved me wrong, and I'm happy that I got proved wrong. When he came into AEW, a lot of us were like, "Yo, all right, Tony, you signed him, You probably
he ain't a personality.
He's not a personality. He's not a charisma guy. He's not a character per se. Just a good hand to have on your roster to give you a good match. But yo, he turned it around, dude.
You know who I give the credit to?
I think I can give you. He's one of our investors, right? And if I'm gonna assume here is this man right here.
Yeah. All that teaching.
I mean, I
he
guess
might have not liked what he was doing in NXT. Wasn't never gonna get called up, probably, and that's probably why he bounced. Said he didn't want to do goofy character stuff, but hey, the goofy character stuff is your niche. You're pretty good at it.
Absolutely.
You're pretty good at it.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that, Mike. 100%. I agree with that. But he making this work. I don't know where they're going to go with this whole thing, but we'll see, right? I'm intrigued here. I really, really am. From there, we got Renee Paquette to do another interview. Let me see here. My bad. No, before that, though, we had Swerve Strickland versus Mark Briscoe, right?
Honestly, I totally forgot that there's nobody at ringside that can be there, so I was kind of pissed when Nana didn't really walk with him to the ring.
Oh, you too, bro? Like, you felt
I totally forgot.
He just looked naked,
he was
right?
doing that. I was like, why isn't he walking to the ring? And I was like, oh yeah, can't nobody walk to the ring. No ringside, nobody.
Nobody, right? Nobody can be there. It's like, well, here we are. Yay, top rope, catch a vibe, right? And I thought, listen, this match was fine. It was a fine match. You knew kind of going into this as well where they were going with this, right? Mark Briscoe, who does have, we were talking about this earlier, right? If you have 3 losses, right, you're eliminated, right? Mark Briscoe needed to win here. My bad. Yeah, Mark Briscoe needed to win this match.
Yeah.
And it looked like, they might go that route. And no, again, it's not like Mark Briscoe went out there and just got mollywopped. No.
Yeah.
They were going to get
decent match too.
It was a decent match. But when it was all said and done, Mark Briscoe came up short against Swerve, as it should be. The right person won. So because of this, as a result, Swerve Strickland now has 9 points. Mark Briscoe has 0. He's eliminated. He basically eliminated from the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He's eliminated now. Mm-hmm. Your thoughts on the match, Mike?
Yeah, I thought the match was really good. Him and Mark put on a good display. Yeah, you really thought that, he was going to get the win there. But, Swerve's going on this incredible run since the Texas Death Match. And you really can't have him lose anything right now because I think he's going to, at the beginning of 2024, he's going to touch some AEW gold.
I believe
singles
so, bro.
gold. Singles
like,
gold.
Like AO, if he's not in the world title picture by summer 2024, there's a fucking problem.
Big problem.
If he is not in your world title picture by the time we hit the summer, then Tony Khan had what him dropped the ball. You would have fumbled this one, and I cannot forgive you for that. I'm sorry. You do not. You have something here, and you go with it. He needs to be the big part of your plan in 2024. At a time where people, at a moment where contracts are expiring soon, and there's talks of certain people, right, of 1,000 souls, of 100 souls, potentially going back to the Fed, right? If you get what I'm saying there, Mike. 100 man of 100 souls returning back from being an idolo, going back to being a man of 100 souls. See what I did there? Yeah, there's talks that he might be going back, right? People, again, deals are being expiring soon. Again, you got to rely on people that are going to be there still. Swerve is one of those guys who's benefited from going to AEW. He is. There's no question about it. And you got to go with it, bro. Go with it. From there, we had a interview, right? Oh my goodness. We had Renee Paquette. I mentioned this before, but Renee Paquette was interviewing MJF, and
Hangman.
Yeah, so she was waiting to interview MJF, but Hangman came up to her and he concedes that he lost to Swerve at 2 pay-per-views. He also said that he knows what Strickland wants more than anything in the world. He's going to make sure that Strickland never gets it. MJF comes out of his locker room to he confronts Paige. Paige tries to leave him alone, but Max keeps antagonizing him. They go through their history together, and Max offers to fight Hangman. But Samoa Joe breaks this up, and Joe says that he is responsible for Max and reprimands Max for picking these fights. Also, keep this in mind. They didn't mention this in the notes here, but somewhere in this, Hangman was accused by MJF of being the devil.
Yep.
And you think about this, right? I mean, let's think about this first. Could it be him? Could he be the devil?
That'd be a crazy twist.
Oh, really, bro? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not shocked. I'm reading the tweet out, bro. I'm not shocked that the GOP debate did damage to AEW ratings last week.
Oh, Dreammaker, go jump
No,
in
no,
a
no,
river.
no, no. This is not Dreammaker. This is not Dreammaker. It's someone else.
It's not.
One of my own
Oh,
people.
okay.
One of my own people. I'm sorry, but most AEW fans are not Republicans. I hate to break it to you, but most AEW, a good majority of AEW. Can we agree on that? A good majority of AEW fans are not Republican.
No, no,
So don't.
but they praise one. No,
Yeah, they praise one, but a good majority of AEW fans. I'm not gonna tweet that out, but because again, I don't want to give them the. But come on, bro. What are we doing here?
dude, nobody like who's really. I didn't even know that was on yesterday.
Yeah, bro. Was it fucking the former governor of Jersey went two piece to this dude? I forgot his name, Vivek, whatever the fuck his name is. Uh, cooked him basically, but that's no here or there. But back to what I'm saying about Swerve, by Hangman and MJF, right? You can make an argument that Hangman could be the devil.
I mean, he's got all the reasons to be that, but I don't know. I don't know. That'd be crazy. That'd be a okay. Sidebar.
Shoot
Name me
away.
two people. No. Name me two people you think that will be cool to be the devil, but probably is not the devil.
See here. Two people that we feel that could be cool to be the devil, but
But
probably
it's not
aren't.
the but it's probably not the devil.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. Mm, to get the ball rolling for 2024,
Yeah, to get the ball rolling.
I would say Swerve.
You took one of mine. We're on the same wavelength.
To get the ball rolling for 2024, like, all right, bro, this is the guy that's gonna be. And also just for the shits and giggles, and just to see the internet lose it and go crazy and spaz off on the internet, Jeff Jarrett.
That wouldn't be cool, but it would be cool to see what the internet would do. But that wouldn't be cool to me.
Yeah.
Swerve was mine.
Who you got? You're thinking, huh?
Yeah. Swerve. Uh, I don't know who that second guy could be. I really don't. Um, I really don't. I really don't have a second one. But Swerve is
Okay. You know what? Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks.
Could be another one. Could be Ricky Starks too. You just never know, bro. Just never know. Maybe so. Puede ser, right? Could be. Could very well be. But again, for me, Hangman, the idea of him being the devil again, right? Lost to Swerve twice, all right? MJF, you got to remember here, right? They were both on that first Double or Nothing show, right? They were in that battle royal. They had that segment with Bret Hart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You would have thought Hangman's career by now would have, flourished. And I'm not saying that his run is bad. It's not.
It's been underwhelming.
It's underwhelming, yes. Don't get me wrong. He's had great matches, right? The match with Kenny Omega, Full Gear 2021. The matches with Punk were good. The Moxley the Moxley feud was good as well. He's giving you good matches. Yes. Don't get me wrong here, right? But at the same, here's MJF, who is living what you're supposed to be living right now, right?
Right.
So you can make the he had arguments to be the reason to probably be the devil, right? Or probably isn't, right?
Right.
and wants back what he once had. And we'll see. But again, good little tease there, right?
Excuse me. I'm
Good, good.
sorry. I didn't even mute myself. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Um, we already mentioned Swerve and Mark Briscoe, but there was also an interview with Mariah May, and she revealed that her in-ring debut is approaching, but she doesn't give any information other than it will be huge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You won't believe who's here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the CEO, the owner, I guess you're right, of AEW and Ring of Honor. He is one half of the investors. He is the leader of Team Tony at the War Games match that's going down for ATP Warzone. It's going to be Team Tony versus Team Paul, the one, the only Mr. Tony Khan. Tony, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, Steve. And also, you forgot to mention, I actually come on your show, unlike Ariel Helwani's pathetic ass show.
Well, that too. That too makes more appearances here than Ariel Helwani on a Monday. But what's going on with you, good sir? How are you?
Nothing much, Steve. Just very happy with last night's episode of AEW. I thought it was one of the best episodes we've done in quite some time. The Continental Classic is really hitting its stride, and I think a lot of people are enjoying what AEW is doing on a television perspective. So I really thought last night's episode did a great job. I feel bad for Mark Briscoe and Jay Lethal. They showed so much heart and determination in their matches, and they ended up losing and now are eliminated from the Continental Classic. Mathematically, they're eliminated. But a lot of people will be wondering then, why are they still going to wrestle if they're eliminated? It's all about pride at the end of the day. And these are two men that have a lot of pride. And I know they wouldn't want to just be considered just losers or runner-ups. But I'm here mostly to make my last two picks for Team Tony for the War Games. I really think I have a good team. I think Triple H has a bunch of egomaniacs. But I think I have a really good team.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, yeah, he does. I don't want to talk about it, Steve. Thanks for asking. But anyways,
hold up, just to get people up to speed here, right? Just to get people up to speed. This is, as you guys know, at War Games. We're getting at Warzone coming up in a couple of weeks, real soon. Date and all that stuff to be announced soon. It's going down. It's going to be Team Paul versus Team Tony in the War Games match, right? And the last couple of episodes, we've had both our investors, graces with their presence and their time. See what I did there? To let people know who will be in their teams for this big match. Now, I don't know what's the prize here in this. Tony, have you and Paul discussed the prize for this? Or
yeah, we have. Actually, the winner will admit to the other person that they're the Booker of the Year.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that the stakes can get any higher now, huh?
Yeah, this is for Booker of the Year. I really think it's Booker of the Year. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well, Mr. Tony Khan, hello. How are you? We have to see if that goes. Let me rephrase that. We have to see if Paul agrees to those terms too.
I'm sure he.
No. Yeah, we had a cordial text, and he said, "Sure, whatever." So he said yes.
Okay.
I would think he would want just a little bit more, but if he agreed to that, fine, cool.
Anyway, Steve, I just want to announce my last two picks. My last two picks are going to be, first off, I am going to be choosing one of the AEW best. He is our current AEW World Heavyweight Champion and Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
That's a good choice.
And then for the final pick, I had to choose someone that will represent AEW to the max, someone that loves AEW. He's probably the heart and the soul of AEW, and it's going to be the former AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega.
Wow. So let it be known, guys. Let it be known. Joining Team to now again, the graphic hasn't been updated yet, but let me just show you the
Don't show
updated
the graphic with just the 3 people.
Hey, listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But so far, yeah, don't worry. We'll get the graphic department to add Kenny Omega and, of course, MJF to Team Tony. But so far,
Steve, I said I wanted the good Sting, not current Sting, good Sting.
well, again, this graphic department, this is what they would call the rough draft, if you will, good sir. This is the rough.
Why am I so small compared to Paul? I should be pretty big, man.
I spoke to graphic department and they were like, yeah, Tony isn't built, every photo is him being skinny and it's hard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, Steve. He's never really worked out.
Paul, what is this?
Yeah, I hate that I have to be on this show, but I really want to choose my last guy. Look,
you don't even watch Dynamite, man. Get out of here. Hey, by the way, Jaguars beat you in the ratings on Raw.
Yeah, I know that, Tony. Of course, NFL's going to fucking beat us. Anytime I have to talk to this guy, it hurts my head. But yeah, we did agree, Booker of the Year status. I just think it'd be hilarious because this guy, he claims he's the Booker of the Year, right, Steve? But Tony, this is ATP Gaming. You chose a bunch of AEW guys and New Japan dudes on your roster. You know you can choose people from ATP Gaming.
Isn't that what you did?
Yeah, I chose guys that would make you laugh. But guess what? I am choosing an ATP Gaming legend as my last pick.
Really?
What? What do you mean? You can't be choosing. No, Steve, you can't have it where you can choose somebody. You have to choose someone from WWE, man. Come on, you can't do that.
Well, Mr. Khan, if you may, Mr. Khan, the the booking committee says, and it's in the book here, they can pick anyone from the game, including people from the ATP.
Oh, come on! If I would have known that, I would have chosen different people.
Who you would have chosen, Mr. Khan, if you don't mind?
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now, Steve, because then Paul's gonna say, "Oh well, he didn't really have this plan. It's his fault." Da, da, da. I know how he is.
Well, yeah, it's your fault, man. You should have known.
Well, hold up. Before we continue on here, I do want to take this time, want to acknowledge, if you will, we do have something here. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, Will Chisholm here. Tony Khan, how do you feel if Mercedes Moné joins WWE after you had her on camera at All In?
Yeah, Tony, how would you feel, man? It's kind of embarrassing. You kind of highlighted her, made it seem like she was a big deal, and you don't even sign her. That'd be crazy, man.
What? If she joins WWE, it's her choice. All right, I don't care. I'm more pissed that I can't even get the War Games match correct. Can we do a redraft?
Redraft? No, I'm not doing a redraft, Tony.
Redraft?
Tony, if we're being fair, you got Okada. He was one of the best ATP gaming champions. Sting, one of the sleepers of the ATP G1. And then Kenny Omega's kind of a loser. He hasn't done shit in ATP gaming. And I don't even know what MJF has done in ATP gaming. And my roster, let's be real, Cody hasn't really shown up in ATP. And, Phil, former ATP UK champion. Some would say he's the real UK champion. That's what some would say, but that's him. But who I'm choosing, and I'm thinking is probably the greatest ATP superstar of all time, Steve, my final pick is Peter Parker, the Spider-Man.
What?
Oh, come on, Steve, you can't allow this. Spider-Man's too good. No, Steve, you can't allow this, man. You can't allow Triple H having Peter Parker. I don't think that's fair, man.
Now,
no, Steve, before you interject, I have made it clear you can draft anyone. Not my fault, Tony just decided to be all fanboy, choosing Sting and Okada and Kenny Omega and MJF. I chose guys. I chose Roman Reigns, former ATP Gaming World Champion. Yeah, correct. Yes, okay. Cody and Punk. Yeah, okay. They haven't done much. Punk, former UK champ, cool. But I expected Spider-Man to get taken. I'm surprised he didn't get taken. So I'm adding Peter Parker to Spider-Man. to my roster.
Fucking Parker.
Now, here's a question that I want to know. We got the team set up. My question is, though, who will have the advantage? How we
Steve, Steve, since I have Peter Parker to Spider-Man, and I feel Tony needs all the help he can get, he can have the advantage, man.
Wow, look at this.
I mean, I got the first pick after all, so yeah, he can have the advantage.
Okay.
Paul, would you let me trade one of my guys? Like, can I get like Thanos or Mount?
No, you already drafted. Walter has to make the card. He can't just be doing stuff last minute. You can't exchange. So sorry, Tony, it is what it is.
And I have Graphic Department already working around the clock right now. Come on, Tony.
This is ridiculous, man. I got screwed again. Whatever.
Tony,
you can have Peter. No, you can have Peter Parker to Spider-Man. I'm gonna have the best team, and we're gonna win.
Tony, you have to believe. Tony, you have to believe, man. What happened to that man who believed that in his promotion could, get a TV deal on TBS? It could sell out Wembley Stadium. Where is that, Tony Khan? Tony?
It's right here, Steve. And I'm telling you right now, Paul, if you think that our team is going to go down at Warzone, you're dead wrong, Paul. You're dead wrong. We're going to go in there. We're going to beat you. And I don't care if you have to overpower Peter Parker to Spider-Man. I don't care if you have Bill. I don't care if you have Cody. I don't care if you have Roman. Because what we have is Hart. We have Sting. We have Kenny Omega. We have MJF. And we have Kazuchika Okada, who you'll never get because he wants to live in Japan and he doesn't want to come to WWE.
All right, man. It's not that crazy. I have Spider-Man. He has the world's records shortest match in ATV gaming history. Seems like an easy pick. He's like Goldberg, but he's not.
Oh man,
you even could have chose 2002 Lesnar. He's like, or Hulk Hogan. They're like former world champions too, but you didn't do your research. Anyway, Steve, being on this show has made me want to get a massive shower. So I am stepping out.
Oh, come on, Mister.
What is that supposed to mean?
To be fair, Mister.
Something about Dynamite just.
As an investor, of the network, this is, you have some say on the show as well when you think about it, right?
Yeah, no, but this show just stinks, man. Like I feel like it's just like every day. I went to an AEW show once.
You did?
Yeah. I didn't tell you. Kind of went incognito. Surprised no one caught me. It's funny. But anyways,
hold on, Mr. Levesque. Hold on. Let me get the thing here. I can make you feel. Want to make you feel at home, Mr. Levesque? I got you. There you go. Yeah. The Raw rundown background.
There we go.
No, Steve. This is something about Dynamite. Can you change it real quick? There we go. That's NXT.
Oh. I think there's a neutral here. There you go. We're in the kitchen. Okay. Something about Dynamite. There you go. Are you both there, Mr. Levesque, Mr. Khan?
Yeah, I'm here. But anyways, just being on something about Dynamite just makes me want to shower. I mean, just talking about AEW in general makes me want to puke. Anyway, so you have a good one, Steve. Big Mike, you do. And I don't know how deep are you in this review? Or do you guys still have a lot of bullshit to talk about?
Well, Mr. If you don't mind, we're about to talk about Samoa Joe and MJF.
All right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Levesque. Tony, you still there, Tony?
Yeah, I'm still here, Steve. I'm still upset. And in that super chat by Will Chisholm, I better see that $5, man. I better see it because he really asked me. He didn't ask you any questions or anything of that nature. But
I'll tell you what. If you guys have questions for Mr. Khan, couple questions, right? Do you have time for a couple questions? Do you have time, for a couple questions?
Sure, Steve. I'll stick around. But anyways, Will, look, whatever Mercedes wants to do, she can do. I tried. Okay, I tried to get her. I don't know what she wants. I don't think anyone knows. I don't even think Paul knows what she wants. She's a great talent, a great wrestler. I would love her on the All Elite Wrestling roster, but she doesn't want to join. She doesn't want to join. I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't know what you want me to say. You want me to be upset?
No, of course not. Why would you be upset, Mr. Khan? What's the reason to be upset about?
No, I'm asking him. Did you want me to just be upset?
I don't think so,
The
Mr.
women's
Khan.
division's booked well. Sleeping Angels. I learned how to access the chat on this thing. It's pretty sick, Steve. But anyways, I booked the women's division really well. Okay, like you guys need to understand that the women's division is booked well. I don't understand what you guys need. I mean, I have a great up and coming champion in Julia Hart. I have a great women's champion in Timeless Tony Storm. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a question for you, Mr. Khan, if you don't mind. I have a question here, and you talk about these women, right? You just mentioned, Tony Storm and so on. Here's someone who I have not seen in a minute on TV. She is a former Knockouts champion, former Reign of the Reinas champion, the one, the only.
Scheduling, Steve. It's scheduling. Don't worry about it. No. Oh yeah, it's scheduling. That's
Totally
it.
forgot about her. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's just scheduling, guys. Guys, just stop. It's scheduling. I said that. Yes. Not everyone can be scheduled on the show.
What about Thunder Rosa?
Thanks for asking, Steve. I'm gonna have a good rest of the day. You have a good one, bud.
Mr. In the damn, it's bad enough. Man,
She's too busy doing Busted Open Radio. I mean, I don't know.
I guess so.
But man, I'm pissed off. Play to Ricky Starks. Play to Ricky Starks.
Why are you pissed?
Play to Ricky Starks.
Fine.
I'm not happy. I'm pissed off. Look at me.
Yeah, look at me. God damn it.
Big Mike.
You pass over me?
You want to be part of Team Tony?
I would have joined any team. You pass over me?
To be fair, Mike, they passed on me. They passed on Walter. They passed on Romeo. They passed on, they passed on Draymond. They passed on Draymond Green. They passed on
me.
They passed on Joe Biden.
It doesn't matter. They passed on me. I'll show them both. I'll show them in due time. In due time. In due time.
I feel the passion, Mike. I feel the passion, man. I feel it, man. I feel it.
I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this fucking shit.
You know what I mean? So, anywho. Let's continue on to review.
Let's finish this shit.
Okay. We're gonna get Samoa Joe and MJF versus the Devil Masked Men, and it never gets started because the Devil Masked Men surrounded the ring where Joe was standing by himself, and the lights go out, the goons disappear, and who do we see on screen? We see MJF, bro. MJF lying there, flat on his stomach.
At first, I thought it was blood.
And it looks like he was hit by a beer bottle.
Yeah, from afar, it looked like blood.
Now, you put the pieces together here, right? Who is the known beer drinker in AEW?
Cowboy shit.
Yeah, the cowboy shit. The cowboy, the Hangman. Makes you think maybe he's dancing with the devil. You know what I mean?
Boom, 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 boom. You ever heard that?
Immortal Technique?
No. Van Halen.
Yeah. That too. That okay, but when I think of Dance with the Devil, I think of Immortal Technique. Very deep. It's a very dark song, by the way. And you see Samoa Joe booking it to the back to check up on MJF, bro. Here's what we know. The goons, the masked men, the putties, whatever you want to call them, right? Members of the Foot Clan. For those of you that watched the Ninja Turtles movies back in the day, the devil has his little squad.
Yeah,
and that's all.
team.
Yes.
Well, this would be his C team. His A team is probably the real people.
Yes. after this. But Mike, what were your overall thoughts though on that whole thing that went down with Samoa Joe and all that?
I knew we wasn't gonna really get a thing with the devil or with a match. It was gonna be psychological. I kind of figured that. There ain't no way they were gonna have MJF and Samoa Joe bury some guys that's supposed to be this big hoopla thing. Next coming of whatever wasn't gonna happen. So I kind of like this direction. It keeps us on our toes. Pretty much throwing hints out there like, oh, it probably possibly could be Hangman, beer bottle, boom.
Yes,
Oh, it could be James. It could be James Storm.
Imagine, you know, sorry about your old damn luck. Oh my goodness, yo.
Yeah, imagine if it was James Storm.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Let's move on here, Mike. Let's move on here. We're almost done with this. We see backstage Jon Moxley talking about his victory, expected to be undefeated so far. He also expects to continue to be undefeated until he wins the whole tournament. He's then confronted by Swerve Strickland. And Strickland remind Moxley that he is also undefeated and reveal that they will fight next week in the tournament.
Yeah.
That's going to be a banger, bro. Listen, they should go all the way with it, bro. You know, they should. They should have Swerve win, but this is the part of the tournament where we'll see our first time limit draw.
Yeah. You think so?
I believe so.
I would have loved our first time limit draw to be somebody that got eliminated or was facing elimination. You know, it have made it more interesting and not too predictable. Like, hey, 2 people are gonna lose 3 straight and 2 people are gone. I would have loved to at least somebody have one point.
Yes. But I do think though that it's possible that's bound to happen. I do think as far as it is, we'll get the match. It'll be great and all, but we'll get that time limit draw because they just got to give it to you, right? So there's that. And there he is. What's going on, Big Mike? I was concerned. Like, oh no! For a second there, Mike. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mike. For a second there, that happened, and I was like,
I was the same way. I didn't know what the hell's going on.
Neither was that. Listen, man, when they were making their picks, part of me was like, please don't pick me. Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me.
I wanted to get picked. Let's move on.
Listen, man, you want me? Listen, imagine if I'm the reason.
Bad thoughts are entering the brain. Let's move on.
Imagine if I'm the reason why Team Paul, Team Tony. You might hit the bar later tonight, aren't you? Just drink it all the way. Drink it away.
Screw the bar. I might not make it.
Going to bed. Oh, in the mud. Oh man. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay. We had Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. Tony Storm was introduced by Ben. I'm probably gonna butcher this fucker's name. Ben Mankiewicz. I guess he's from TCM. Ever heard of him?
Nope.
If you, well, Mike, all I know is Ben Mankiewicz, right? That's the dude's name.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Introduced Tony Storm. They had the match. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This match was if you will.
I thought it was they had me. It's with all Tony Storm matches since she's been doing this gimmick. You had me with her coming out, and once the bell rings, it's not her. It's who she's facing.
Well, here's the thing with Sky Blue. Listen, she can go. It's just her promos, or they're just very. It's like dancing.
I don't think this character fits her at all.
It's like Okay, you ever seen someone dance, but they have like no rhythm whatsoever?
Yeah, it's me.
That's Tony Storm's promos, dancing with no rhythm.
You mean Sky Blue?
Yeah, Sky Blue. I'm sorry, Sky Blue. She's like her promos are like dancing with no rhythm, right? And it sucks because she does have. If she's dancing, she can't have the rhythm. You know, especially with what she has. It'd be a shame. But this match again. I'm not saying it was bad. It was salvaged.
Yeah.
It was saved, Mike. This match was saved. The
How much of
MVP,
saved?
the MVP of this match, bro. The cameraman, bro. That cameraman. Oh my goodness, bro. Give that man a raise, bro. That cameraman, bro. Oh man, he really went to work on this match, bro. He put his heart and soul into all the angles, bro.
Yes, he did.
It's like he was rotating around the earth, bro. That's how it looked like for a second there, man. Your thoughts, Mike? I will say this: there was that one spot where Tony was on top, was sitting on Luther's shoulders, the butler, and she ran without even moving. Luther ran right, and she just dropped Sky Blue. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I pretty much gave my thoughts of the match before we even got the show started. But yeah, it was just too long of a match for me. Tony Storm did do a good job, but nonetheless, the cameraman. If I had a third thumb,
Right there.
pretty much.
But
Respectfully.
yes, respectfully. Tony, don't get rid of that guy. And oh man, you know, I heard Mike Brian Dancer might give us a fine, yo.
Screw Dragon.
Hey, come on, man. Come on.
I'm not feeling it.
You know what I mean? So from there, Mike, we go to so after the match, right? You won't believe this, bro. Guess who made an appearance, dude?
Ooh.
Freaking Riho.
Oh yeah. I tried to forget about that. I really meant who, for real.
Riho made the save.
I'm surprised she got the pop that she did. I mean, freaking Riho hasn't been on TV in a year.
Well, Mike, she has been wrestling in Japan. I know not many of us here watch Japan.
What does that have to do with AEW television?
I know, but you know how some fans will tell you, "Oh, but she's been wrestling in
I don't give a crap.
in Tokyo Joshi Pro or Stardom." I don't fuck it. I think she's part of Tokyo Joshi Pro. But point is, though, she's been wrestling in Japan. But she came back. She got a pop again. They're in Montreal, bro. Just keep that in mind. It's bizarre world when they're in Montreal. And truth be told, bro, you know, am I with the idea of her getting a shot? It looks like it because after all, she is a former champion. I think the first ever women's champion in AEW. I don't think
what did she do to get a title shot? What did she do to get a title shot?
Well,
just as much as Emi Sakura?
Well, Mike. Yeah, I guess. Well, wasn't that the TBS title?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. TBS title, AEW title, ROH title. Who cares? What did she do to garner a title shot? Give me one reason besides Kenny Omega letting her come out of the closet.
Whoa, Mike! Come on, Mike! What are you insinuating, Mike?
I'm insinuating that he keeps her in a closet, and when he needs her, he opens the closet.
Just like the same closet where he has Kota Ibushi, Michael Nakasawa, and
yep.
Oh man, in the mud, yo, oh man. Foul, Mike. Foul, Mike. Look. This is what This is what I'm talking about. There's really no story in with the women. Why would Mercedes want to come to this company? I'm afraid for her. This is from Steve.
She knows that she is not.
Oh, bro. Listen,
Jade was the point.
Yeah, Jade was the point. Listen, there's a bigger chance that there's a better chance of Mercedes Moné wrestling Tessa Blanchard in XPW before she ever sets foot in an AEW ring. The way this is going. Bro. And XPW, bro, it's a canceled promotion. It's blackball. It's blah blah. The canceled wrestlers go to wrestle and shit. I'm kidding.
If she does go to AEW, she's just there for the cash.
She there, bro. Of course she is, Mike. Of course she is. Why? What else would she go for there? Except
payday. You want payday?
She's there for the cash and had one good match with Toni Storm. That's it.
Yeah. That's the one thing that's positive about. She'll get that one Tony match. Oh, but what about Hikaru Shida or I'm good, bruh. I'm good.
I really don't want to see her matched up with anybody in AEW right now other than Toni Storm.
Yeah. I'm good with everything else.
Yeah.
So let's see what's gonna go down. I have no fucking clue. From there, Mike, what else happened here? We had Jay White versus Jay Lethal in the Continental Classic. In this match, now remember this match, the fan were into this. They were chanting Jay. Again, because their both names are Jay, right? They went kind of crazy with it. It's like they were trying to be Raw after Mania with the chants here, and it just it was funny at first I'm like, they're chanting Jay forever, right? I finally realized they were chanting Jay forever, and I'm like, wait a minute, are they chanting Wait Forever, like the video game, right? Like Wait Forever.
No. Those fans like Fight Forever. I'm pretty sure there's three fans there that went home to play the game after they saw the show.
Come on, Mike. But that's what I thought. I'm like, wait a minute. Now keep in mind, bro, they're in Montreal. And if you watched like the fucking Titantron, they had Woo Energy, and yet they were also sponsored, which by the way, Taz opened the can on air. You heard him like open the can. And then they also had the what's it called? So they also had Wembley because they're promoting Wembley Stadium, right? They're promoting the shit out of it, so they can't help themselves, right? So yeah, I thought the match was pretty good. Good back and forth. Jay White picked up the W.
Mm-hmm.
So this, Jay Lethal also has 0 points. So he's already eliminated from the tournament. He's already eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he's already eliminated. So there's that. It sucks because again, someone like Jay Lethal, bro, former champion, right? Someone who's been doing the damn thing, and you can't even give him a win or a draw. But with this, Jay White has 6 points now. Remember, he lost to Swerve last week, so this was a good bounce back of a win. But this is my point, though, bro. Why are we bringing in again? You say this is where the best of the top 12 best wrestlers from AEW are wrestling, but yet half of these guys can't even get a win.
All right,
it's ridiculous. But there was that, Mike. We get to the main event. Adam Copeland. The tournament is pretty predictable, if you ask me. I agree, Sleeping Angels. But get to the main event. The main event was Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage for the TNT title. Per Cage match, this was a 6.84. I'm surprised, dude, because I thought honestly, I thought it was a good match. I thought it was a good match. Yeah, bro. Like, yo, Two guys that can follow instruction, that know what the fuck they're doing, right? They're in their country, right?
30 years of experience and chemistry.
Exactly, bro. Two guys that know each other in and out of the ring. They know each other like the palm of the back of the palm of their hand, and a good near falls. You're right. You thought going. And here's the thing about it too. People were upset leading into the match, and why are we doing this on free TV? Why we're not doing this on a pay-per-view?
I thought that too. But
however, I understood it too because, guys, what do I always say? What do I always say, Mike? You gotta see the vision, man. You gotta see the vision. You gotta see the vision. I swear, when we launched members tier on this channel. When we launched a members tier, you know how you can have like little emojis, customized emojis, right? I need one. Gotta see the vision. You gotta see it, right? I need one. Or I don't know. Point is, though, this match was going good. Yes, there was the ref bump. Bryce Remsburg, aka Acapella Boy. Because that's what he looks like. He looks like there's 1950s okay, he looks like the milkman for the 1950s that will drop off milk at your house. That's what he looks like, right? Shows like he gets speared or whatever the fuck it was, right? He gets hurt.
He got hit in the face. He got punched.
He got low blowed. I think he got low blowed or something.
I don't think it was a low blow. I think he got punched in the face.
Whatever it was, but he was selling that shit. He was selling that shit like Mike. After this, I have an important announcement to make. After this, I'll mention the announcement. After this, I have an important announcement. No, but I'll say it now. Today, 8:30 p.m. It's the return of ATP Raw. Oh, buddy, ATP.
Really?
We're bringing it back. ATP Raw.
We're back.
ATP Raw live tonight. 8:30 p.m. live. So again, go get something to eat. Go hit your blunt. Go do a little session if you have to, whatever it may be. But come back here 8:30 for ATP Raw. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. But back to the main event. Though, real quick. So it looked like Edge had this match won, right? Like he was gonna go spear him, whatever, right? Referee was down. Referee took forever, bro, just to get back up. Took forever. Like, holy shit, bro. What are we doing? Can you imagine, bro?
Gotta sell it, man.
But it's one thing is sell, but the other thing is overselling, bro. Like, bro, if this was the main event of, like, let's say WrestleMania, I get it. If it's Roman Cody 2 and Philly, I get it. But bro, for Adam Copeland and Christian Cage in fucking Montreal on a random Wednesday night, what are we doing? Next thing you know, we had a run-in from Shayna Wayne.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Shayna Wayne. Oh my god, I love her name, yo. That name, yo, looks like something you read on a site. You know what I mean?
Oh, Steve. Steve.
Like something she would have been a cast on the MILF Hunter. You know what I mean?
Steve. Oh.
Come on. Or my friend's hot mom. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
I mean, bro. You tell me, bro.
Folks, where's the lie?
This guy just goes too far. Wants me to be respectful, but he can't be respectful on his own accord.
Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Respectfully.
It's too late now.
Too late now. But you know what I mean, right? Looked beautiful. She looked amazing, right? She's
You
holding
mentioned her in
TNT.
a long line of whores.
She could have been the cast. I'm not saying she could have. She was, whatever.
Still whores in that cast too.
Whoa, Mike! Come on, Mike! Come on, man. Well, never mind. She shows up with the TNT title. Like, where they're going. Like, where they were going with it. You know where they were going. Right?
We predicted this.
Yes.
I said they didn't go the way that I thought they were gonna go. They picked the right choice.
Yes, they did.
But I said if they do what I think they're doing, this will be the dumbest thing ever if they go a certain way. And they didn't. I give them credit.
It's like she had the belt in her hand. Like, where they're going, but they wanted to tease, right?
Right.
They wanted to tease, like, okay, maybe she'll hit Christian. Or she's going to hit the man that hit her son in front of her.
Right. Concerto right in front of her.
She did what any mother would do in that situation.
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her at all, bro.
She did, and what made it even better, now I might be jumping the gun here. She didn't pick a side.
She did
ultimately.
Nope. But can you imagine? We see next week her and Christian, holding hands, out to dinner.
Like, Shayna, you did a good thing.
You
took guts.
Like, you think about it.
Your daddy
came home, I swear, bro, they need to make, bro, the family portrait, bro. Christian Cage, Shayna Wayne, Nick Wayne, and
get that person who does the Don Callis family portraits to make a portrait.
For real, dude. We need, and you know what? And of course, you just add into that, Nick Wayne's pet, the Kill Switch.
Yeah, Kill Switch. Yeah.
As a dynasty, there you go, bro. There's so many ways you can go with this, bro. I'm all for it. I know people weren't
what the heck happened to the Don Callis family? What the heck happened to that?
Well, Mike, I believe Powerhouse Hobbs and Konosuke Takeshita, they're booked for a match on Friday's Rampage. So is Brian, by the way. Brian's booked. He's going to have a match with Daniel Garcia. Because remember, they taped Collision and Rampage on Tuesday.
Okay.
So, they're going to, Brian's going to be doing double duty, right? Tomorrow and Saturday. Rampage and, bro, listen, Rampage is so much in the mud. We're going to get Bryan Danielson to wrestle on Rampage, yo. And, of course, the Don Callis family as well. They're going to be wrestling on Rampage. But everyone knows, Mike.
Is the hashtag AEW Rampage after it. Like, no one's watching that dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
Nobody's watching that dude. Stop.
Exactly. But that was Dynamite, bro. Christian ends up pinning Adam after that he went for the kill switch or something, right? Hit him with the belt and got the 1, 2, 3, bro. Christian is doing an amazing job, bro.
Yeah,
he is killing it, dude, and good for him.
The best signing, the best older signing
out of all the rejects.
Out of all of the rejects, no disrespect, the best signing.
Absolutely. 100%. 100% on that, Mike. 100%. Christian is doing his best work right now, dude. And you know what? They're going to probably run this back at World's End, which I would hope they do. You know what? A ladder match. Fuck it. Give me a ladder match. Them two.
Oh, for sure. I would love to see a ladder match with these guys. After
you know
what they did last night.
You know what? If they do a ladder match, bro, it just might make me consider, doing the 90-minute drive. Just might. I'm not saying it will, but it just
you know
might.
what they should do? If they do the ladder match.
Main event.
No main event. Put some story into this. Have it be so gruesome. You have the Hardys run out there and try and break it up.
Nah. We don't need old man. Hardy.
No. Just have him be regular. Don't have him be overkill. Just have him run out there and be like, yo,
Well, listen. I think they're concerned that Jeff Hardy might swerve down the ramp. You know what I mean? So,
oh, Steve.
you know,
you need that.
They seen Jeff Hardy down the ramp.
That risky.
No, but I think that would be good story.
It would be. It would be.
Not have them get in the match, but just have them be like, "Hey, the F y'all doing?"
For sure. But again, they might if they do. I just might. I'm not saying I just might consider it. All right, you know what? Get a cheap seat all the way in the nosebleeds and do the 90-minute drive, and we'll see. But overall, Dynamite, I'm gonna give it a C+, bro. What about you, Mike?
C++.
Okay, C++. In other words, you gave it a C. Okay, almost a B. But that's gonna be it for us today, guys. We'll be back live today at 8:30 p.m. I know for a lot of people, the time change it was a little kind of out of nowhere. Normally, we do this show at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, I have a new schedule, so that's why.
I know, yeah, but I think going forward with S.A.D, I think let's not fuck with it. Not saying that we did today, but let's just. I think everyone's already accustomed to 6:30 or that 6 p.m. frame. I understand, so we might move it back to 6 p.m. or 6:30 next week. But in case you guys missed it, we did do an episode we did Steve's Kitchen yesterday, on Monday, right? On Tuesday, yesterday and Wednesday, myself and we did a preview of NXT Deadline. Myself and Chase, we did a preview yesterday, where obviously Paul joined us and he made his two picks. He picked CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. And now here we are now, of course, with S.A.D, where, of course, Tony made his picks. He made his pick, and so did Paul. Look at that. Paul even got here, made the last.
They finished the match.
Yes, indeed it is. Absolutely. So there's that, guys. We'll be back later today, 8:30 p.m. with ATP Gaming, ATP Raw, as we are building up towards Warzone. All right. If you guys have not yet subscribed to the Around the Point Network, what are you waiting for, guys? Hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. It does help out the channel with so we can appear on recommendations and all that stuff as well. Also, while you're at it, hit the bell notification, be notified when we go live. I understand, again, the time change can be a little weird, but we'll be back next week to our regular time. All right. You guys can follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. There you go. Big Mike, let them know where can they check you out, man.
Check me out on X, Detroit Gamer 313, here every single day on the Around the Point Network, and also here at 8:30 p.m. for ATP Raw.
Absolutely. Oh, one more thing I'm gonna do here real quick. I'm gonna end the poll. I'm gonna end the poll now. Let's see here. 63%, 66% of you voted hell yeah, I enjoy Dynamite. 33% voted I did not watch, and 0% voted it was buns. So there was that too. All right. My thing is freezing here. It's all over the place. God damn it. But that's gonna be it for us, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been S.A.D for myself, for Big Mike, for Will Chisholm for the $5 super chat, for the gang, for Tony, for Paul for stopping by, our investors. Good to see our investors make an appearance here on the network. Hopefully we make them proud. But that's going to be it for us, guys. This has been sad. Something about Dynamite here on the Around the Point Network. See you all at 8:30 for ATP Raw.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
That ain't nice.